pretty darn good.
Didn't go right, Maz. It was like you were ready for us.
Tell you the truth, Yukio, I knew you were here.
どうしましたか?
Otogashitakara. Kimitashida. Tomota yo. You stepped on a twig, Yuke.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, but the whole point of these exercises is you catch me unaware.
Sorry, man. It won't happen again.
America wa? Do?
ああ、素晴らしい。女の子もいいし。
What are you two guys talking about this time?
Yukio, when are you going to learn to speak Japanese? See you later, guys. Sayonara, sushi.
That was very good. But, if I stay out in the sun too long, I'm all freckles.
Well, then let's get you out of the sun. Ah, I see what you mean.
What?
A freckle.
Where?
Right here. And another one here. And here. Nothing to worry about. The brain must be home from school. I'd better take a look.
Sir, I have just cleaned up yesterday's mess, and now he's done it again.
Anatole, that's the price we pay for having a genius in the house.
I warn you, Mr. Massarati, one day he will blow up the house.
Christopher! Christopher!
Oh, hi, Uncle Maz.
Is it possible? You goofed?
Yeah, it sure looks like it, doesn't it? But only a little mistake. I forgot that when you add this chemical to this one and forget to add that one, they explode. I just plain forgot.
Well, next time, jog your memory. What was it you were trying to concoct?
Just something for Halloween.
Great. No treat, no building.
It was supposed to smoke, not blow up.
Said he quickly to the fire department.
I'll clean it up, I promise. But first, look at what I made for you.
Cufflinks. Now, don't tell me. This is for when I'm...
taken prisoner. They've just tied you up.
Now, wait a second, Christopher. Wait a second. Why is it that you always have me taken prisoner? I haven't been taken prisoner in months.
But it happens to you a lot.
Don't remind me.
Lucky for you. You're wearing these electronic cufflinks. Just touch them together, they spark and burn the ropes away.
No, you're a marvel. How did I manage before you came to live with me?
Beats me. In there.
That is not an ordinary ballpoint pen. You do not deal in the ordinary.
Correct. Here's a flashlight. Press it.
Sodium pentothal.
Something even better than that. Get it all.
What's that?
It'll make anybody helpless in a second.
Christopher, how do you know about something like this?
I read it in one of my science magazines. Well, do you like it?
Of course. You're a great help. You really are.
Well, I haven't been too much of a pain in the neck. Suddenly you were stuck with me.
I'm not stuck with you. You're my brother's son, and I love you.
At first when my folks dumped me here.
They didn't dump you here. You're not a piece of luggage. I wanted you.
I know that. I just kind of get a kick out of putting you on.
Well, I'm going to put you out if you don't stop blowing up this place.
Sir, Miss Ramsdell is here, very urgent.
Tell her I'll be with her in a few minutes.
I've laid out your change. Disgusting.
I'm sorry, Anatole. I'll clean it up later. I promise.
I'll call the morning papers. They'll surely want a photograph with that. Out and get washed. For some inexplicable reason, Miss Ramsdell has asked for you, too.
Julie! Got something for me?
You can wait. How's my boyfriend?
Hi, Miss Friend.
Are you still as brilliant as ever, or has living with this man turned your brain to mush?
Gosh, I don't know.
Beethoven.
Ludwig van, 1770 to 1827.
The last batter to hit 400.
Ted Williams, 1941. 406, actually.
The time is out of joint, O cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right.
Hamlet, Act 1, Scene 5.
Incredible.
Thank you.
I told him about Ted Williams.
Is there anything you don't know?
Yes. How do you get rid of zits?
Oh. Are you ready to go to work?
Don't I get a hug? As I remember,
You have a long memory.
Okay, business. What's the job? Something all your other clients have turned down?
All my other clients are working. All my clients work except you.
Can I help it if I'm picky?
It's just so I need to be challenged.
Of course. Well, I don't know how challenging this is, but I know it sounds intriguing.
Now you sound like an agent.
I am an agent. And I seem to have done pretty well by you. Look at this place. Not bad for a soldier of fortune who's on the wanted list of 18 different countries.
19.
And I hate being called a soldier of fortune.
Well, then how about a soldier of misfortune like mine in meeting you?
Julie. I love you. You're the best agent I ever had.
I'm the only agent you've ever had.
Noel Coward, 1931. Now, what's the job, please?
I don't know. The only thing I know is that a woman named Diana Meredith called, and she specifically requested you.
Obviously an astute person.
Yes, well, I gave her your phone number, and she will call you today.
That's it? No details?
No, nothing. Oh, she did mention an interesting figure, $50,000.
Interesting. That's fascinating.
Oh, she also mentioned that the job could be quite dangerous.
Was afraid you'd say that?
Well, look, if you don't want the job.
Oh, I didn't say that. No. What else would I do? I mean, unfortunately, my father didn't leave me a cent.
His father was a great judge of character.
Bad judge of horses. He died broke.
Well, anyway, you call me when you hear from her.
Julie, won't you stay for dinner? Anatole's preparing one of his delicacies.
Oh, well, maybe. No, I think you have all the company you can use.
Oh, you mean Sharon? No. She's just here to clean the pool, that's all.
Some other time. Goodbye, Christopher.
Goodbye, Miss Ramsdell. And thank you for those comics you sent last week. They're really neat.
Oh, well, they're not as exciting as Popular Mechanics, but I'm glad you like them.
I really love them.
And I really love you.
I'll see you out.
Bye.
He is special.
You telling me?
I've always wanted to ask you,
What?
when did you know he could do the things he does?
He pulled his father's car apart when he was 6 years old.
6. Oh. How old is he when you put it back together again?
6.
The more I see him, the more he astounds me. How's he enjoying his new school?
Like any other kid. He may be a whiz in electronics and chemistry, but he gets C's in English and history.
He still misses his folks, though, doesn't he?
A lot, but he won't admit it.
How much longer will they be gone?
Middle East covers a lot of territory. Another 7 or 8 months of research, and then they'll take a year to write the book.
You keep inviting those pool cleaners over in their bikinis, and Christopher can write a book of his own.
Funny, very funny.
Uncle Moz, telephone.
That might be your new case calling.
That's impossible because she doesn't know whether I've accepted it or not.
Don't be silly. I told her you would.
Without asking me.
What are friends for? Hurry, I get 10% of the action.
It's her. It sounds as if she's in terrible trouble.
Miss Meredith?
Mr. Massarati, I need your help. I'm being held prisoner in my own home. There are guards all around the wall.
Give me your address.
Philadeste Road. It's the estate at the very top. Be careful. There are attack dogs everywhere.
Where are they holding you?
Find the inner courtyard. It's the room off the balcony. Please, you must come now.
Miss Meredith, who is it that's...
I have to hang up now. I think they're coming.
Sounds as if she's in big trouble. You'll need the cane for the wall, a map of the estate. And Uncle Moss, can I please come with you? Maybe I can help.
You know the rule. You're plenty of help right here.
But what about those vicious attack dogs?
I'll think of something.
I already have.
I was hoping you would.
Everything will be in the car.
I thought you'd forgotten about me.
Forget about you, Sharon. Not possible. Something's come up. I have to leave.
Oh, Moss, what do you...
I'll call you.
Promise?
Promise? You can bet your freckle on it. This gadget of yours working?
You're coming in loud and clear.
So are you. You've done it again. Hold it. Something's up. What's the problem?
If I knew what the problem was, I wouldn't have a problem.
Makes sense. Can I take a look? Huh. It stopped. Just like that.
Just like that, in front of your driveway. I hope I'm not making you late.
So do I. Okay, try it now.
You're a miracle worker.
No, you could have done it. Now, if you don't mind, I am in a hurry.
Of course. And thank you so much.
Was it the rotor?
Good guess. And my guess is she pulled it loose herself. Christopher?
Yes.
This is it.
I've got you.
Anatole's Swedish meatballs. He'll love that. Good cane, Christopher.
Thought you'd like it. Oh, and Uncle Maz, she wasn't kidding about the dogs.
Terrific. It worked. Now what are we going to do for our dinner? Quick, let's get out of here.
That won't be necessary. Guards, you can go.
What the hell is going on here?
I just want to make sure you're as good as they say. Congratulations. You've got the job. In 1940, after the fall of France, a German submarine was on its way to Japan with a personal gift from Adolf Hitler to Emperor Hirohito. A rare and priceless collection of Hiroshige woodblock prints. Like this one.
One of the 69 stages on the Kisokaido. Nazi loot.
Stolen from the Gime Museum.
I've been there. Probably the finest collection of Asian art in the Western world.
My father, Andrew Meredith, was their consultant. At any rate, the submarine was sunk in the Pacific by a free French destroyer. Since that time, bounty hunters and art lovers like my father have been searching for the sub.
That's more than 40 years ago. Would the prints survive?
They were hermetically sealed. They did survive. My father's found the sub and the prints intact.
Then why do you need me?
It was just a month ago. He was only a few miles from home. I spoke to him by radio. Then his boat sank. My father, the entire crew, lost. I want the job done. I want my father's work finished. I want you to recover the prints so that I can return them to the museum.
Where did his boat go down?
His body was washed ashore near Santa Barbara.
You're talking about a lot of ocean. When you spoke to your father, did he indicate his position?
No, not really.
What?
Oh, there was a storm. I couldn't quite understand. His last words were... Here, I wrote it down.
Jail, gag, dig, big, job. N-O-H-H-O.
N-O-H-H-O.
Jail. Did he say he was in any trouble, apart from the storm?
No. I'm not even sure that's what he said. I could barely hear him. Please, will you help? I'll pay all your expenses. The museum's offering $50,000 for the return of the prints. It's yours.
Why me? Why not hire an ordinary diving crew, pay their expenses, and you keep the $50,000?
Mr. Massarati, I want you for your expertise. You were involved in salvaging the Birmingham. It was you who brought up its cargo from 800 feet. I'm a diver myself. I know how difficult that was.
Even so, there are a dozen men who could easily do the same.
Something else. Have you ever heard of a man named Victor Leopold?
Victor Leopold.
Victor Leopold. Vaguely familiar.
He's the leader of a growing neo-Nazi movement in Germany. He's connected with terrorists all around the world. He's also after the prints.
Because of their association with Hitler.
He says they belong to Germany, his Germany.
Oh, crackpots all over the place.
Don't underestimate him. He has enormous resources available to him. He knows my father found the prints. His men have been watching me ever since. He'll go to any lengths. Mr. Maserati, I played this game, the guards, the dogs, simply to see if you were capable of handling a man like Leopold. Please, help me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pick you up in the morning? Are the dogs put away? Otherwise, I'll need some meat, preferably Swedish meatballs. They seem partial to them.
Perhaps this may be of some use to you. Some articles on my father's work. He took that aboard the boat. The one you'll be looking for.
See you tomorrow, Miss Meredith.
Diana.
Miss Meredith.
He's leaving now.
Follow him.
But, sir, why follow him? We already know where he's going.
Follow him.
Yes, sir.
Christopher, what are you up to?
Just some crazy idea I had.
In case I'm taken prisoner, of course.
Right. Are you coming home now?
Not right now. Little job to do first.
Hey, Uncle Moz, somebody's tailing you.
Now you tell me.
Sounds wild. Victor Leopold. He's a real bad one. Quote, linked with terrorist groups so vicious, even the PLO disowns them. Unquote.
How about the message? Probably a code, possibly numerical. If we're lucky, it'll translate into coordinates. Tell us where the boat went down.
Not now, not now. I'm busy.
Couldn't be better.
Holy cow, that was some chase. I sure wish I could have been there.
I couldn't have handled that. See you soon.
Well, sir?
No problem.
Sir?
Yes?
Forgive me, I must have a word.
How about right now?
That's what I had in mind. Sir, all these years I've been in your employ, you know how much I've enjoyed it. It's been, how shall I put it, different.
It's been different for me too, Anatole.
But, sir, I'm a gentleman's gentleman, not an adolescent's nursemaid.
The brain been bugging you?
He's too different. He makes me very nervous.
I'll talk to him. I don't want to lose you.
Couldn't we lose him?
Christopher! Hi.
Hi. Diana Murder sounds nice. Well, what's she like?
She's, rather wonderful. What's this?
It's like a gyroscope.
How do I use it?
You don't use it. This time it's for me.
Any luck with the message?
Oh, sure. It's simple. Well, almost. It's the kind kind of codes that the kids make up. The letters correspond to numbers, and I think vice versa.
Now, you've crossed out all the vowels.
Right. The vowels allow you to make words. That's the fun part. Sounds like a real message, right? But the words don't mean a thing. The remaining letters give us these numbers. B equals 0, D equals 1, G equals 2, J equals 3, and so forth. So what we have is those coordinates you were talking about. 34 degrees, 1 minute, 22 seconds, by 120 degrees, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Which puts us right here, off the coast of Santa Barbara, southeast, near a little uninhabited island called San Loma.
Just where it would be. Christopher, you've done it again. Again!
Oh, thanks, Uncle Moss, but it really wasn't that tough.
Just a kid's code. A game a father might play with his daughter. Now, wait a minute. What about N-O-H-H-O?
Well, Uncle Moss, you'll never believe this, but I just can't figure it out. Using the code, all I come up with is 5BHHB.
That could be the serial number of his boat.
Or maybe a trick, just to throw them off. Whoever.
Could be.
Mr. Massarati, you have a visitor.
At this hour? Who is it?
Mr. Leopold. Mr. Victor Leopold.
I'll bug his car. This is for you, Mr. Leopold.
Would you like a drink?
Thank you. I do not drink.
Very wise of you. Have a seat. Okay. What's on your mind?
I have been speaking with 2 of my men.
I'm glad they can still speak.
You are a worthy adversary, Mr. Massarati. I had always heard that you would be.
Get to the point, Leopold. I really don't like having you here.
That is your privilege. But money makes strange bedfellows.
Money?
You have expensive tastes. You enjoy the good life, la dolce vita. Wine, women, song.
I gave up singing a long time ago. What's on your mind?
I wish you to work for me.
I've worked for all kinds of people. But I draw the line at Nazis.
How much is that Meredith woman paying you?
There's no point to this conversation here, Leopold.
I will pay you $500,000.
500,000? Some prince? I heard you were crazy, but...
Prince? Prince? Is that what she told you? Mr. Maserati, that cargo contains a fortune in rare coins. Coins! A collection of rarities never before seen on its way to an auction in Japan. Old Roman coins, Greek coins, Byzantine coins, and 3 Brescia doubloons. 3! Any idea of how much 1 Brescia doubloon was sold for recently at an auction? $700,000. 1.
Why should I believe you?
Why would I lie to you? I can show you the manifest of the submarine if you wish. Conservatively, I would say that the value of that cargo is $20 million. $500,000 for you.
I'll think about it.
You will work for me or you will not work at all.
Hard to beat an offer like that.
You will get those coins for me.
Uncle Moss, I just bugged his car.
He's not the only one who's bugged.
I don't get it.
Diana Meredith will. Oh, boy, is she gonna get it.
Got you now, Mr. Leopold.
She'd better come up with a good story, or...
Did you tell Julie?
Yeah, she's coming over for breakfast. Wait till I see her.
Oh, no. I think I'm going to go. Uncle Moss, I'm such a klutz.
No, you're not. You're doing much better. You almost got halfway up this time.
Well, almost. Let's face it. Physically, I'm zilch.
Hey, when I was your age, I was the same as you. Ask your father.
You were a klutz?
You've heard of the 4-minute mile? With me, it was a 4-minute 100-yard dash.
No way. You're just saying that to make me feel better.
That's the truth. Then suddenly, when I was about 11...
Hey, I'll be 11 next year.
Well, when I was about 12, everything came together.
Yeah, but I couldn't even make it to the junior squad in football. I just don't have the stuff.
Now, whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh. You just don't have what stuff?
I don't know.
Now, maybe you'll never be another O.J. Simpson, and that's a shame. But the way you're going, you could be the new Thomas Edison. That's not half bad.
Well, yeah, I know. But I wish I could be O.J. and Edison.
Don't be greedy. There's one thing, though. If I'd had my pick of nephews, you would have won hands down.
Really? Thanks, Uncle Moss.
Come on, let's go and see what Anatol's whipped up for breakfast. So she bats those big green eyes at me and says, "Please, Mr. Massarati, help me. Make my poor dead father's dream come true. Return those pretty pictures to the place they belong." Pictures. A coin collection worth $20 million.
Ooh, that wasn't nice. Naturally, now you know you're entitled to more money.
Always the agent. Julie, she lied to me. Why?
Sir, the eggs Benedict, they're getting cold. The hollandaise sauce.
Good. But she's gotten me involved with this fanatic Nazi.
Not just fanatic. Quite malevolent.
He's offered me $500,000 to work for him.
$500,000? No, you can't.
That's some commission you're missing.
Mother, please, no.
A Nazi?
What are you doing?
Not bad. My latest invention. Edible buttons. Multi-mineral multivitamin. Twice the minimum daily requirement for adults. It's perfect
For when you're taken prisoner.
They've tied you up, and they're trying to starve you into submission.
Why don't you come up with something for somebody who's just plain been taken? Wait till I get my hands on her. I'll see you later.
But sir, you haven't finished your breakfast. And as for you, young man, none of your buttons between meals.
Better this time, huh, boss?
Big improvement, but I'm really in a hurry.
大将はやはりいいですね。
ないよ。じゃあまた。
じゃあまた。大将はやはりいいですね。
Uncle Moss, don't lose your temper.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, boys, not today.
Morning. I'm all set.
Let's have a little chat.
Is something wrong?
I'm afraid I had a better offer last night.
What do you mean?
Leopold?
You couldn't work for that man. A Nazi?
Let's not talk politics, let's talk money. He's offering $500,000.
He told you about the coins.
Which somehow you neglected to do. Must have slipped your mind. Or maybe you didn't know about the coins.
Yes, I knew. And I intended to return them to the museums they were stolen from. But I was afraid to tell you. I was afraid you wouldn't take the job. The stakes that high.
$20 million. People kill for a lot less. People like Leopold?
I'm sorry. It's true. He will kill to get those coins. You know what he'll do with the money.
I'm not interested in his politics.
I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about guns and bombs and innocent people being murdered. You can't let that happen. Maz, please help me.
Maz, please help. Darn it, he would turn it off right in the good part.
I'll take the 50,000. Come on, let's see if those commercials are right.
I'm on again.
What commercials?
Well, you know, everything goes better with milk. Morning.
Hi there. I hope I'm not disturbing anybody.
Not at all. Can I interest you in $100?
Huh? Why, sure, as long as it's legal. Or not too illegal.
I'd like to swap my car for your milk truck. Just for today.
You're kidding.
My address is in the dash. I'll meet you there at 6 tonight. Deal?
Best I ever made. I bet you it goes 120 miles an hour.
150.
You're very resourceful, aren't you?
I try not to take chances. Weren't you the one who told me not to underestimate Leopold?
What would you have done if there hadn't been a milk truck handy?
There's always a milk truck handy.
No problems.
No, sir. He did just what you said he would.
You're quite sure that the radar is attached?
Yes, sir. You'll be able to follow him all the way.
When this is over, I'd like to...
So would I.
Why don't we start right now?
Not again. Someone else has bugged that milk truck. Uncle Moss, there's a car following you. It's gotta be Leopold. I bugged his car last night. Do you remember? Uncle Moss, please answer me. Uncle Moss, he's right behind you.
That poor milkman. Leopold's men will be following him all day.
Let's hope so. Well, here she is.
Oh, she's a beauty.
Remind me to tell you how I paid for it.
Oh, that should be an interesting story.
It is, and some of it is true, too. 34 degrees, 1 minute, 22 seconds. By 120 degrees, 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
So it was a code, wasn't it? How did you figure it out?
It took a little brain work. Don't you remember ever using this code with your father?
No. Oh, yes, when I was a kid. For our secret messages. He must have expected me to remember it.
He hoped you would. He sent you that message because he was afraid of revealing his position.
Leopold. N-O-H-H-O. What does that mean?
Probably nothing. Can't figure it out at all. Jailed, gag, dig, big job.
Great, only I've got some bad news. I tried to reach you, but I guess you just forgot to turn me back on.
I didn't forget. What's the problem?
You were followed. It had to be Leopold, because he's the only one that I've bugged lately.
I had a feeling he wouldn't be easy to shake. Well, at least he hasn't followed us out here. Are you okay?
Yeah, just taking it easy.
Good, I don't want you to overdo it.
Sure is nice to relax.
Talk to you later, pal. Going to see what's down there.
I bet you find it.
That's the plan. Over and out. Oh, wait. Don't forget to have lunch. And not just buttons. Out.
He sounds sweet, but it's hard to believe you'd take care of a 10-year-old.
I can barely believe it myself. Uh-oh, company. Time will tell. Let's go. Finally, after all these years.
What has happened?
There. We saw them. We finally...
They have been drugged.
Mr. Leopold, I want to tell you something. I don't like you, and I don't like working for you. And I don't want to work...
Get down there and see what's happened. Now! Search his boat and see what you can find.
We'll be safe on this side of the island. They can't see us from the boat.
Where are the coins? What happened to them?
Pretty clear to me. Somebody beat us to it.
No! Nobody else knew. So much time.
Take it easy.
So many years.
Easy. We'll just have to...
Come in! Uncle Maz, are you there?
What are you doing here?
Just came up for a breath of fresh air. We're looking for buried treasure, actually.
You're not government people come to chase us off?
No way. My name's Massarati. This is Diana Meredith.
Buried treasure, huh? Nick Henry. Hey, come on, it's okay. Welcome to San Loma. This is my wife, Camille.
Hi.
This is Rocky, Sky.
What are you doing on the island? Didn't see any other boat.
We live here.
You live here?
Nearly 4 years. We came right after Rocky was born.
You folks look a little damp. Can I give you a change of clothes, some hot soup?
Lobster. It's nice.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
You run along, honey.
Okay, sweetheart.
I'll help him up. Well, come on!
Anyone else live on the island?
Just us. That's why we love it.
How do you manage? Food, I mean.
Oh, lots of good fishing. Raise our own vegetables. Every 6 months, we go to the mainland for staples.
Got tired of the old rat race, huh?
And the smog and the pollution. The way the world was trying to raise our kids.
Nick? What's that?
Sad story. I'll tell you about it over chow.
Anatole, I've been trying to get in touch with Uncle Maz for almost an hour now.
Did it ever occur to you there are times when he doesn't want to get in touch with you?
Oh, sure. When he's making out. But I've got some important information for him.
However did he manage before you came along?
That's what he says. What are you making?
One of my finest specialties, an Italian dish. Milanese, actually. Ossa buco.
Ossabuco?
Ossa buco.
Oh, yeah, ossabuco. In Italian, that means the bone with the hole.
Really? I've been cooking it for 20 years, and I never realized. Thank you, sir, for the edification.
You're welcome.
However did I manage before you joined the household?
I sure wish I'd hear from Uncle Maz.
Not to worry. You'll hear from me shortly, I'm sure.
Are you really sure?
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe I should go down to the boat now. Only so I could talk to him.
Never. You know the rules, young man.
So it was open. It's empty.
Empty? Did they have anything with them?
No, sir. Nothing.
I don't understand. Did you see them?
No, sir. Perhaps they drowned.
Perhaps they did. Perhaps.
Rocky looks so much like my nephew, they could be twins.
He gets into so much trouble around here, he could be twins.
Camille, this soup is so incredible.
Thank you.
I'd love the recipe.
It's simple. The secret's in the stock, and of course the lobster's got to be an old-timer.
Now, tell me about the grave.
Well, about a month ago, we had a really fierce storm. Compound took it okay, but in the morning we found this fellow's body on the beach. So we buried him, gave him a little service. Poor guy, long way from home.
How do you know that?
He had a wallet on him. Next time I get to the mainland, I'll turn it over to the police. Maybe they can notify the family.
I'd like to see that wallet.
Oh, sure.
When I said we were looking for buried treasure, I wasn't kidding. About a month ago, right out there, a boat carrying very precious cargo went down.
Mr. Leopold, Mr. Leopold.
Calling Mauritania. Calling the Mauritania. Mr. Leopold. Come in, Mr. Leopold.
Yes?
We're on the island.
Congratulations. No further contact until you have him, understand?
Yes, sir.
We are back at the marina. If Massarati returns to his ship, let him think he is rid of us.
Out.
Emil Gaston, member in good standing National Socialist Democratic Party. That's the neo-Nazi party.
Nazi?
Signed by Victor Leopold.
Still had to give him a decent burial.
Maz, how did he get here?
N-O-H-H-O. Diana, if Gaston was a member of your father's crew, if there were other Nazis on the crew, planted by Leopold, and your father discovered who they were, that they planned to seize the ship, what could he do to prevent the treasure from falling into Leopold's hands? Only one thing possible. To remove it from the ship and take it where? The message your father sent to you told you where. N-O-H-H-O. 2 H's. H-2-O. No H-2-O. Not water. It's on land. Here, on this island.
Maz, you don't think...
Wait a minute, folks. I don't believe that's possible.
If you'd been here the night of the storm, the waves were 10 feet high.
But he was desperate. He had no choice. This may be a dumb guess, but I think it's worth taking a look.
Give you a hand if you like.
Thanks, Nick. Why don't we start down at the beach?
Stay here, kids.
Okay. We'll be back soon. Okay. Okay.
So long, kids. Hope you both win.
Thanks.
Sky, could I have a look at that?
I give Rocky 3 shells for it. I think I got cheated. Worked a week shining it.
That's a tetradrachma. Ancient Greek. That's 2,300 years old.
Rocky, where did you find this?
It's just a dumb or nothing.
I know that, but do you remember where you found it?
Sure, you want me to show you?
Good boy.
Come.
No trouble, please. Drop the coin.
Now, everybody, very slowly, move back.
All right, Rocky, show us where you found the coin.
Meredith. Then who is she?
It doesn't seem to be an exact resemblance.
Doesn't seem to be?
Perhaps there's another Dinah Meredith.
No, Andrew Meredith's daughter. That's the one. I bet you she's a phony. We've got to tell Uncle Mars.
Yes, of course. I'll telephone Miss Ramsdell. There's no answer. Please have her call as soon as she comes home. Thank you. She's out somewhere, Christopher. Christopher. Christopher.
Don't you dare!
Here, we found it. Here. Here's another one.
Give me that. Take it. Hold it. Go ahead, shoot me. You try and find the coins. Then explain to Leopold why you couldn't.
They gotta be in the cave.
Brilliant deduction. Why don't you two go in there? See what you come up with. We'll wait for you out here.
You stay here. I'll go with him. Go.
Don't try anything.
Keep moving. Move it. Move it. Watch it.
I'm gonna try up there.
No games. I warn you.
Games? Me?
What's up there?
Nothing.
Kurt, is everything all right?
I think you better go in there. Sometimes gases gather in caves, and before you know it...
Keep quiet.
Did you find anything?
Come with me.
Diana?
Oh, my.
Sir.
Yes?
How long will we be here?
Until we get word. You don't object to waiting, do you?
Oh, no, sir.
Very soon.
with those two bozos. I'll have the police pick them up first thing in the morning.
Yeah, no problem. I had the kids tie him up nice and tight.
Thanks, Nick. Getting a little late. I have some veal in the freezer, a bottle of Belbois Montrachet 67 that I've been saving. Why don't we spend the night aboard?
Nothing I'd like better.
First, we'll move away from here, just in case Leopold decides to come calling again. Oh, and I should talk to Christopher.
Can't that wait? I'm selfish. I don't want to share our secret. For a little while.
What's Mr. Massarati going to say when he finds out?
Anatole, you mustn't blame yourself. Now, he ran away. There's nothing you could do.
If any harm should come to that boy.
Nothing's going to happen to him. He can take care of himself. He's a genius.
He's also, I believe the word is, a klutz.
It'll be dark soon.
Yeah, we waited this long. Another day won't matter.
What was that?
What?
It's not my jacket. Get Leopold. Cover me.
Good afternoon. Yep, I admit it. I'm a stowaway. You see, I've always wanted to run away to sea. I guess I was inspired by reading the books Captain Courageous, Moby Dick, Kidnapped, Music on a Bounty, the complete works of Joseph Conrad. Then, too, this love of the sea. Maybe because a lot of my ancestors were sailors.
Touch him up.
Like
You know something, my Junge?
Look at Granduncle Langton. That's the section of the song.
You talk too much.
His granduncle lives the section of the great white whale.
I've lucked out. You can cook, too.
Only if I have the right ingredients.
I'm always fully supplied.
I can believe it. You should see what I can do on a real stove.
How about tomorrow night? What was that?
I didn't hear anything.
It's Leopold.
My dear Vilma, congratulations.
Christopher.
After all these years.
So, it's Vilma.
Vilma Hines, thank you. And thank you for a lovely cruise.
You know, sometimes I'm really dumb. That's why you didn't know the code. If you were really Meredith's daughter, you...
Ah, but you wanted to believe me, didn't you? Of course the real Dinah Meredith knew the real code. And of course she refused to tell us.
And you've killed her.
Not yet. Hurry up with that and try not to blow us all apart.
Come in. Come in. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir. No trouble here, sir.
We shall be returning shortly. Pack up and get ready to leave.
Yes, sir.
Leopold, the boy can't hurt you. Let him go.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Please.
Fertig machen.
You got what you wanted. Let him go.
Goodbye, Mas. Thanks for everything.
Thanks for the Last Supper. Don't worry, pal. We'll get you out of here.
Look
The cufflinks, yes.
Yes!
I'll get the ankles first.
Nice going, Christopher.
I almost forgive you. And now the wrists?
Oh, it's fused out.
Can't win them all. Get up. Now, mine. Okay, stay back.
I know you're mad at me, Uncle Moss. I know I shouldn't have.
David, we gotta get out of here. We'll never get to her before Leopold.
Real Diana Meredith.
We'll give it a try. Christopher, into the cabin, on the floor. On the floor, stay down. Christopher, stay down.
Mr. Massarati, sir! It's all right! It is I, Anatole!
Come closer. Who is she?
Don't worry, sir! She's one of us!
Okay. Stay here. You're grounded.
Uncle Moss, I'll be on the kill.
If your mother ever heard you say that, she'd kill me. Now get into the cabin and stay there. Would you mind telling me who you are and why?
My name is Dorothea Martins. I'm a German agent, Federal Republic.
Miss Martins came to the house. She was quite concerned, and naturally I insisted on joining her.
Now wait a minute. You're after Leopold.
For years.
That's why you've been following me.
That's right.
So where were you when I really needed you?
I wasn't sure about you. I was afraid you might be working for Leopold. Where is he now?
He's off to get rid of the real Diana Meredith. Okay, Anatole. Out.
Out?
You stay here with Christopher. I'll come back for you when I can.
Do I have to?
Now.
Anatole, in here, hurry! Anatole, you'll never guess what happened to us. First, I was taken prisoner by Leopold on the boat. He put his gag on me like this.
You are in terrible trouble, leaving the house like that, without a word.
I'm sorry, Anatole. You were worried about me, weren't you?
Certainly not. But you made me ruin the Ossabuco.
The plane leaves at 9. We refuel in Miami. Arrive in Lisbon at 7.
And they will all be there? All of them?
All of them, including Van Meeren. He has a dozen customers dying to have the coins.
Buzz them a few times, Joe, and I'll send down the smoke diversion. They will drop you and come back. Have you got your harness on?
Yeah.
I got?
Exactly 3 minutes.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Let's go.
Where did that chopper go? Can't see up for the smoke.
There's the balcony.
When I got back from Nam, I said never again. Now here I am.
Joe, as close to the roof as possible.
Oh, boy.
Here, take this.
3 minutes, huh?
Yes, be careful.
So you're a German agent.
West German.
Never would have guessed.
Where'd you go? Can't see him. Behind you, behind you.
Back to the smoke, Joe.
Stand back.
Go on.
I'll explain later. Let's get out of here.
No, all the doors are locked.
Hold it.
Drop it. The window.
Good. There's room for the chopper.
Okay, the 3 minutes up. Let's go pick him up.
Me first. Then you. We don't have any time. Come on! Quick, come on! Come on!
Come on, come on.
Hurry, the chopper's here. Joe, take off.
Massarati.
It's impossible.
Getting a little crowded in here, isn't it?
What do we do?
To the airport.
Oh, look, Maz.
It's Leopold, all right.
Let loose then. Come.
Joe, can you put him out of commission? But be careful, he's carrying precious cargo. Joe, I'll get you out of here in a minute.
I'm okay. Matches the hole I got in my other shoulder.
Leopold! If I had a car like that, I'd take better care of it. Have to get Joe to the hospital. Can you handle him till I get the police out here?
Yeah, I can handle him. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Diana?
I'll stay. It's been a long time for me, too.
I'll make it fast.
It's all over, little Führer. Kaput. You'll be happy to hear, Mars, that my government would like to add to the reward. 100,000 mark.
Holy cow! Let's see. Today the mark is worth 2.369 to the dollar, so that would be $42,330.
You are fantastic.
That's very generous of your government. And because Christopher is so fantastic, I'll turn the money over to his school scholarship fund. In your father's name, Diane.
That's very sweet of you, Mars. Thank you.
Could you come to Bonn to accept the reward?
I like that. I remember a charming little hotel there on the Wilhelmstrasse.
I hoped you could stay with me. I have plenty of room.
Sorry, Marge, no traveling. I've got a job for you.
I'm not interested. I need a rest.
Well, I came to the office this morning. Sisters. Beautiful women. They really need your help.
We'll talk about it.
The burgers, sir.
Great, Anatole. You know, you're finally learning. I've got a new invention I want to show you. You're trailing a suspect. It's a very cloudy day. So, you're carrying some umbrellas. Why don't you be the suspect and stand over there with your back toward me? Suddenly, the suspect turns around and comes at you with a knife. Now, Anatole, turn around and come at me.
Anatole.
I'm sorry, Anatole. I just forgot I loaded it.
Are you all right?
Sir, I've heard of a wonderful school in the East that would be just perfect for your nephew.
Really, what's it called?
Sing Sing.
What's wrong?
Stay cool.